Hi, my name is Alfreda Kevin Alirichi. I'm the founder and the developer of NewsAssist AI. So today we are going to transcribe. We're going to use multiple audio. Remember our last video. If you have not seen it, go and check our video on how to use NewsAssist AI. It's like a step guide, the first step or the first guide for you to understand how to use News AI. So today we will be talking about how to best produce investigations with News Assist AI with your own audio, with your own interview, with your own sources with the sources you have interviewed. So this is News Assist AI. If you come to News Assist AI, let's assume I'll just, for instance, if you're in Google, you just type News Assist AI because I've typed it for it to come out. But if you type News Assist AI, you can put a capital N and a capital A. Then this AI, they are all capital. Yeah, so it's how, even if you put smaller letter. So always notice, you always see on Google, you can see Jonah Tech Top is owned by News Assist AI is owned by Jonah Tech. Yes, so you can see it now. So you can also see our logo. You can see the eye. You can see the feather. You can see it's white and blue. So use it and know it. You might see other platform, but don't forget, anytime you did not see Jonatech and News Assist AI with this logo, know that you're on the wrong place. So for now that we are in the right place, look at it. So just click News Assist AI. So if you have not used our platform before, it will always ask you to read our data and privacy policy. You should try and take your time to read and understand what it's all about and how your data is managed, your own rights too. So you to use our platform, you have to access, even though currently you don't need to sign up, you don't need to sign in, but very soon you're going to sign in. But then you need to accept that you are actually you accept to the our data and privacy policy. If you click agree, you still click agree, it will take you down to the platform. This is how it looks. If you just go below, you see the how to use News Assist AI. You can click it if you have not used it before. But then today we're going to assume that we have three audio, or we have interviewed three people for stories or whatever report you want to write, whether it's investigation, news report, police report, sources report, court report. Let's assume you have interviewed people and you want to use it. Remember that this News Assist, for now, our platform cannot differentiate two voices, but then we are working towards it to bring you these features. So for now, you have to ensure that you upload one audio at a time and go through the audio. So we are going to produce, I've gone to the field 3 times. So I've gone to the field and interviewed 3 people. So the first one, I'll just take a 2 minutes video. You can take more than that, depend on the package you're actually using. For now, it's a free package, so you can upload up to 30 minutes file. Once you click open, as you can see, it has opened, it has transcribed. You can then click transcribe, this transcribe button. This is a 2 minutes file. This is a 2 minutes file. So it will, in less than 1 minute, it has brought you the full audio. So remember, this audio, this file, you copy it like this, copy it, you go to a plain sheet. I'm going to use a plain sheet now. You go to a plain sheet, you paste it. I see. Let's give this one Mary White. You're just giving it Mary White, or the first person you transcribe their voice is Mary White. Remember to always ensure you read through your work, read through your transcription. Maybe you want to remove some voices, maybe your own personal voice, you can remove it. That is number one. We can also come here and take another audio to write. Let's use this one. I'm thinking of this 3 minutes. It transcribe. Remember the other one was 2 minutes. This I'm using 3 minutes. So let's see. You see, less than a minute your audio, your 2-minute file is ready. It's much better than using your manual transcription. So we are going to give this one Jerry Fate. I'm going to assume this is Jerry Fate that spoke it. I'm going to put column, just a way to show that this person spoke it. It's the one that said this. Their transcription. This transcription belongs to this person. You can also come again. Remember, we want to transcribe 3. We have interviewed 3 people, and I want to use a 7 minutes file. Let's see. 7 minutes file. Let's see how many minutes. This is 13. This is 1:36 p.m. Let's see how many minutes to bring you. It will transcribe a 7 minutes file. Let's see. We are still checking. Good. So you see, less than 1 minute, it has transcribed 7 minutes file. So you come here and paste it. So the best practice now. See, I've pasted. This one is longer. Can you see? So do you see that this particular one has Look at the So let's assume this one is spoken by Tina Green. So is even though you don't remove the AI will help you and remove it when we go to the next stage. But for now, if you can see this platform, you see there's a question mark, unlike the other one does not have the other transcription, because the reporter voice was prominent on this aspect. You hear reporter asking questions. See, you say, how has life been? So this is reporter asking. So it's for you, for instance, I'm asking for you instance now. If you know those, you can read through and listen through and now remove those aspects that you ask questions. Those aspects that your voice entered, you can remove it, because it will always transcribe all the audio. Since you cannot, and you know that since you are actually in the age, or probably you don't want to tell the source to pause, or you don't want to pause and start again from your file, you just come back and transcribe and remove those aspects you don't want. It's always advisable to always go through your transcription. It is best practice. So even though you're in the age, it's always good to avoid any issues. So this is it. So now you pick all this story, you just copy. You highlight. If I'm using a Mac, so I'm using command plus A, highlight, and command plus C, copy. If you are using if you are using a window, anything, you can use, I think it's Control C, something like that. You can use it. Come here, you come to edit. Remember, we want to edit something. Now you have transcribed audio. You paste that thing you have transcribed. This is where the work is now. When I mean work, not that it is very difficult, but this is where you need to tell the AI what to do for you. If it's an investigation, you will say this is an investigative piece, investigative interview from the various sources. Use it and write an investigative story. Ensure there are quotations and each person should have 3 quotations from what they said. Let's see what this AI will do for us. Remember, this is, by my time it is 13:40. That means 20 minutes to 2. So you can click edit and grammar. You can even say just give me one headline. Just give me only one headline or title. Let's see what it is transcribing. Let's see how many minutes to transcribe for us. So as you can see, it's done. Look at what it did. So it has brought out a story for us. Are you seeing? It brought out real story for us based on our transcription. So that is how, as journalists, we can quickly transcribe audio. Sorry, this is not transcription. We can quickly write a story with our own content. So let's check something. Let's check something. So if you go back to the transcription, remember that this transcription actually brought out let's see the number of words that we transcribe. Remember that we transcribe different audio. We want to check the number of words. This is the number of words that came out from a transcription is 1799 words. So but let's see because I need to teach you what to understand better, how to use this our platform, because we want every journalist or people using it to get it best. Look at, if you, before I go further, if it says telling you some of the errors I made, do my typographical errors, maybe spelling and not ensuring they are correct. I look at it, it will also tell you. It understands when you even make a mistake, but then the mistake should not be so prominent that it will now affect your audio. This is just like a typographical error, probably punctuation mark I missed and other things. So ensure that your own, because if you make serious mistake, things that will affect your work, you might not get best result. So let's see. I'm going to copy it now. I'll go to a clean page. Look at it now. We are going to a clean page. Then it will paste that work. This is what it transcribed. It said Nigeria's oil spill crisis. So it also there. Sorry, we can check the number of words. See, it brought us 502 words out of the 700 words. So now, if you see, because I didn't take time to clean the work, you can see some of these errors. Sometimes because of the impact. Okay, let's see. And Tina Green focuses on devastating impact. On devastating impact of oil spill in Ogoni region of Nigeria because of the impact. So you see, because this is the second one. I just want to show you something. Because I didn't clean up the interview. It's a jump-packed interview rather of two voices. It was not clear. So it's a bit shocking, or it's not smooth. Yeah, but I will advise you to ensure that you clean. But if you see this one now, Mary White report on Kenya allied a paradox. Why the nation boasts, this is a voice note of the person. I did a voice note. Why the nation boasts 70% electricity coverage thanks to a mix of grid and off-grid solution. Many communities remain unconnected. My recent trip, so this particular one, you see the particular audio I transcribed, is an audio that somebody voiced for us. You understand? So you're trying to explain what the person said, but your own, that you're interviewing person, will be a different thing from this. I'm just trying to show you what you can use. You can write. You'll be a different thing from this one. You understand? So like this particular one now, you see, Jenny Faith perspective underscore the broader global context of environmental challenge in a world where countries are facing climate crisis, industrial pollution wreak havoc on the environment, endangering people's health, climate issues. This is also a voice note. Now these are all these three I transcribe a voice note, aside from this last one, Tina Green, that is actually a real interview that will not be touched, that will not be edited. It comprises the reporter's voice and that of the interviewer, the interviewee's voice. I mean, the person who you are interviewing, the voice. Yes. So, but if your own case, if you come and ensure that once you have translated or transcribed the audio, you listen, clean up any areas that you yourself know that your voice will enter, or probably just, you don't want to ask, you don't want it, you clean it up. Look at it, is giving you, it will actually guide you to write the story. But the stuff I want to show you before we go, this is 502 words, and we transcribe 1700 and something words. So, but if you come here now, what the AI did was that the AI had to expunge or remove those things that they felt that it is not actually correct. They could not figure it out, it's not correct. Now, me, I'm going to do something. They can say this is an investigative interview from the various sources. This is an investigative interview from the various sources. Use it and write an investigative story. Let me say full story. Ensure there are quotations, and each person have 3 quotations. Quotation mark, quotations, okay? Or we can say direct quotations. Have 3. Let me see. From what they said, just give me only one headline or title. But you can see said, ensure you use all the interview above, or the interview to produce, to write the report. Don't leave anyone behind. Let's see what it will give you, or how it's going to give you. So now see, it has given you, it has brought it out. Don't leave anyone behind. Let's see what it will give you. We're just going to paste it and see. Remember, this was 502. So we are just going to see what this particular one gave us. Let's see. Good. So this one is giving us 617. Yeah, this is what 617. This is what out of why is out of 119, because I added the other previous one being up, why this recent one was being 8. So basically the interview has actually increased. It has used everything it has. So it's for you to read it. See, let me tell you, anytime you're using this our platform, because we build it for you, we build it in a way that it will actually use your own contents or your own work to build on your work. Play with it, do it the way you want. You can say this is a news report. This is a news, or you can say an investigative report for a print media. I interviewed the people above. I've interviewed the various sources above. Use it, write an investigative story that is catchy, emotional. Remember, depending on what you want, you can use emotional. See, if you use words that are captivative, AI is always emotional. You can also say depression. Maybe if somebody you're interviewing is being depressed, depression, that are depressed, use write an investigative story that is catchy, emotional, depressed, that is catchy, feel that is catchy, emotional, depressing, okay, and compelling for publication in global media. You can also say in local media, anyone. Let's see what it will give you. Let's see. Oh, are you seeing? Are you seeing what he did? He said, stolen features, how environmental disaster robs a community of livelihood and hope. But look at the first headline. It said Nigeria oil pollution crisis, a fight for survival. Are you seeing? So now you get all these things you want. Look at it. It has brought out more interview. This story from Kenya correctly reveal a truth of more complex. So have you seen that? It brought out. Let me copy it. I'll copy it and take it to where you just see it. Let me copy it again to you. Just look at it. This is, let's see how many words it brought out. It brought out 664 words from that interview. Remember the one we brought out, the last one we did came out 617 words. That is it. So now if you look at this particular, see, you say, however, I think that because of the prompt I use here, I use a good prompt. A prompt is like in the chart. So because of the chart I use to chart AI on what to do. Look at the word catchy, emotional, depression, compelling. It has now brought out even better stories. Even it has even written it in a better way, more than the one it did for us. So now all you need to do is to ensure that you go through it. Remember, don't forget, as journalists, I always advocate, always go through your work before you publish. Even AI is doing it for you. Now look at it. Now we started around it's not less than 20 minutes as I started talking about this how to produce our story. So you see, within 20 minutes you have brought out one story from 3 interviews. So it's just for you to ensure that you read it, go through it, clean up your interview. If you have clean interview, you will get better result. Look at it. Copy this work. Copy what I say. Look, I'm going to look at it. I'm going to widen it so you see it. Look at it. Look at the prompt. You can see it. In fact, I'm going to copy this prompt and put on. I'm going to copy this prompt and put it beneath the video for you to go through it and see. You can actually copy it and see. You can change the prompt and see. This is just the beginning or the first step to use our platform to ease or reduce this burden or the stress you go through for story publication. Remember that you can still use this particular platform. You can summarize all this report we did. You can see come here and summarize it. Maybe your editor is asking you, what story do you have? What have you written? Tell me, summarize the story you have written. Just for you now to actually come, I'm going to paste this prompt now so that I'm going to delete it. So I'm going to use it for you to see. So if you are now, you see this report you have done, this report you have edited, this real report here, you can carry this report now. Maybe your editor is asking you, what story have you written? Can you summarize what the story is all about? You can just quickly, or he's asking you to come here, he's asking you to send you a summarization. You can quickly come here, see, to summarize it for you. Now, the good aspect of summarization is that you can summarize and bring us, it can summarize one platform for you. I mean, just a short sentence with different news headlines. But one thing I would advise is that if you want a wider summarization, it's best to take it to the edit article. Paste that full work we did. You can say summarize this in only 200 words, because the previous one was not 200 words. Don't forget to go through our previous video. You see it has brought us some, or you can say 300 words. You can just use any word. So if you want a larger words, you can go through it. You can actually get it. But if you want a shorter summarization, this is where you can go, just summarize and get the best. You can paste that work it gave you, like the full report, paste that you get your headline. So next video we'll be looking at how to translate data. We currently have 16 languages, yeah, but then there are ways. I'm going to teach you next video ways that you will use to ensure that you transcribe other languages that we don't even have, as long as the output will be within the languages we have. So don't forget to subscribe. Yes, subscribe, get used to the platform. See you again in the next video. Bye bye.